Welcome back. We're perched atop the Cabildo in the cupola overlooking the iconic Jackson Square. This is really what represents to so many people New Orleans, here in the heart of the French Quarter. We hope you've registered by now. If you haven't, now would be a great time to go to the annual conference website and take care of your registration for the conference. In addition, we hope by now you've had the opportunity to set up networking opportunities with your colleagues from around the country. Let's take a few more minutes now and spend some time visiting more of New Orleans and sharing with you some more great opportunities that the annual conference has to offer for you, so that you'll understand why you have to be here in October. We're here in another one of New Orleans' really fabulous restaurants, Bayona, which recently celebrated its 20th anniversary here, and we're here with Chef Susan Spicer. Chef, delighted to be here with you today.
Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to Bayona.
Tell us a little bit about your sense of food in New Orleans. They seem to go together.
You know, I started cooking professionally a little over 30 years ago, and it kind of coincided with the I think the whole food revolution in the United States. You know, I got to see so many changes, just the availability of ingredients, the local producers, the different cultures that have become part of the fabric of New Orleans.
They're kind of always inextricably linked. People say New Orleans, they say food. What is it about it down
here? Or New
here?
Orleans and music,
and
or
music,
you know,
sure.
New Orleans and architecture, or New Orleans and art. You know, there's it's all intertwined because it is truly a culture that loves its food. There's always things to discover. You know, just drive down a different street in New Orleans, you'll find something.
Chef Spicer, we really appreciate the opportunity to be with you here today in this great restaurant. Certainly you and your restaurant have brought great recognition and accolades to the city with the awards that you've won, that your restaurant have won as well.
We'll come back and eat.
Oh, absolutely.
And bring your friends.
We're here with Audrey Couvion, Administrator for Orly Orthopedic Associates. Audrey, great to see you.
Great to see you too.
Audrey, I understand that you've done a lot of work with the New Orleans MGMA chapters. Tell us a little bit about why you decided to come to the meeting.
Well, of course, I couldn't pass it up because it's here in my hometown, and I'm very excited that MGMA is having their conference here. Of course, I've attended the local and state meetings and conferences, but this is going to be so much bigger, and I'm very excited to meet people from all over the country that are going through the same problems that I'm going through. There's a lot of changes, and I'm going to attend this conference to learn everything that I need to learn, to know what I need to do to run my practice efficiently and within the guidelines that I need to with healthcare reform and everything that's coming out.
Well, thank you for being with us
today.
Thank you
very much.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, that brings us to the end of our 4 videos for the MGMA Annual Conference this October in New Orleans. We hope that we've given you an opportunity to learn a little bit about this great city and all that it has to offer, to understand the restaurants, the art, some of the great historic places here. At the end of this video, we'd like to ask you to take a few minutes and fill out a couple of questions to give us some feedback on how we've done. We hope to see you in October. We know you'll have a great experience at the conference with your colleagues and here in New Orleans. Thanks so very much. See you in October.